There is a Night in the Moth bonus chapter you might not know about, but worry not because we're going to go through it.
Yeah, this bonus chapter didn't come in a Target book or a Walmart book or a Barnes & Noble special edition. None of that. No. It came from fairyloot, which, if you don't know, is a website that offers exclusive cover art and apparently bonus chapters. And they're not bonus chapters that are readily available online. And hold on. The art is beautiful. Let me just put a picture of what the Night and the Moth looks like. And while I'm at it, why don't we put a picture of what the Knave and the Moon is going to look like?
Yeah, because we just found out that cover is gorgeous.
Stunning.
Not that the Knave and the Moon doesn't beautiful. Look good.
But I didn't know that I didn't want this until I saw that.
Correct. And because it is what we've been pissed about for years. Yeah. Again, another book that hides a bonus chapter.
Yep. And here's the thing.
What is up with that?
If you're going to do the bonus chapter thing, what I appreciated about Callie was that she put the majority of them on her website.
You know who else did that?
Who?
Rebecca Jarros.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Yeah. So that's how it should be.
Do it?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I love you, girl, but
so here's my thing. That is genuinely it's
infuriating.
There's no other way to see this as a cash than a crash grab.
We found the bonus chapter on TikTok. Somebody took a picture of each page and posted it.
Thank you,
by the way. But other than that, there was no way to read it.
I don't even remember how I found out that there was a bonus chapter.
Listen, fairyloot, just by looking at a few, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
The things that they do are beautiful. The books that they pick, the art that they have. I'm sure that The Night and the Moth is not the only one. And before you even go looking, no, Akatar 6 is not on there yet.
No.
But the artwork is stunning. They have sprayed edges. I'm not trying to hate because obviously a lot of work goes into that and it's stunning. But I think what pisses me off is just that I didn't even know this was a thing.
Yeah, no, me either. I'm still on the website looking at all the different books that they have on here. And it's just another, I am not mad because I didn't know about fairyloot. I'm not mad because of that because I'm like, okay, cool. There's another place to find other versions of books.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
fun.
mad that they're doing that.
No.
That's great. Super cool.
I'm mad about the bonus chapter.
Yes.
I'm mad that it's not readily available and it's not even readily known.
Nope.
Because whatever.
You know how we found this? Because we were like, oh, is there any bonus content? Any bonus chapters for The Night and the Moth? And we were like, no, there can't be. And then we Googled it and we found that people online were saying, yes, there's one bonus chapter, but it's really hard to find because it's from fairyloot. So you have to, it's very rare, essentially.
Yep.
That's annoying. And I'm not directing this at fairyloot. I'm directing this at could
it's just the whole
somebody
vibe.
have fucking talked about this? I don't even want to shit on the author.
I mean,
I don't know if I should shit on the publication house because you had to approve this.
We've been doing that.
I don't know.
But again, yes, I don't know who to shit on, but it's shitty.
But I'm pissed. Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm not pissed at fairyloot. I'm not pissed at the author, but I'm pissed.
But I'm annoyed.
Why is The Knave and the Moon about to come out? And I just found out about this.
I know.
So we read it in case you can't find it, which if you can't, leave a comment.
And we'll try to
send
link
you
it
any link
and figure it out.
Yeah, if it's still up, we'll send it to you. If not, we'll look for another one. But leave a comment and let us know if you want to read it. If you don't want to read it, if you just want to a brief summary.
Go over it right now.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it right now.
So the Night and the Moth bonus chapter is Rory's POV.
Fine.
Of the same chapter that you read through 6 Sybil's POV.
Yeah.
And it is the chapter where she has just finished Benji's divination and she wakes up and she's going to go look for water and then she runs into Benji, Rory, and Maud in the dining hall or whatever.
Yeah.
Looking
so it's
mischievous.
It starts, I guess you could say 20 minutes before she walks in.
Right.
And it's them going into Alien Cathedral, Rory's point of view.
Yeah. To
Stealing
steal
the water.
the water.
And he remembers doing this for
the Artful Brigand.
Mm-hmm. So it starts giving you a sprinkle of like his past. It's just one chapter. It's pretty short, honestly, so it's not like you get a lot. But I really liked it.
I really liked it for a couple reasons.
Yeah.
Number one, I loved the way he talks in his head is funny to me. Yeah. Like, I wrote down one line that he wrote, and he's like talking about that they're in the cathedral or whatever, and it's empty, and he goes
to Benji.
No, this is his internal thoughts. And he's like, the only thing worse than the scent of rotten flowers wafting off the cathedral spring was the stench of overbearing piety.
He's very funny. I also liked Benji's like tiptoeing to the water.
Oh my God.
And he's like makes fun of him. And he's like,
what are you doing?
What are you doing? And he's like, you have to have careful steps. Like, you have
we're thieving.
Yeah. And he's like, ooh, careful steps. Like, he's like a little
and Maud is like,
yeah. And it's funny. Like,
yes, I enjoyed the playfulness.
Seeing Rory's personality come out and being in his head at the same time is fun, because there's obviously like a dimension to his mind where he's like, oh my God, I fucking remember coming here and having to steal this water.
There's some like,
there's depth
issues.
Yeah.
Right. But he's like able to regulate and be playful. Right.
So when Six meets Rory, if you guys remember, he's smoking idleweed because he had an injury.
Yeah.
And you find out now how he got that injury.
He got the injury. So Benji is with Maud and Rory in the cathedral. It is night out. There's no one in there. Yeah. And they're stealing the water.
Benji's dunked his hand in the well. Yes. And he has like una cantina. I don't know how you say that. Like a thing where you put water.
They called it like a flagon or something.
Eso mismo.
A pitcher, if you will.
They hear a noise.
No, he sees a shadow.
Okay.
He sees a shadow. Something moves and he's like... And he sees that it's a gargoyle. And he's like looking at the gargoyle's like fist. And he's like, we were just leaving. No need to do
with
anything.
Benji's hand in the alien water.
Yeah, no, we don't mean any harm. And then all of a sudden, we find out that the gargoyle has a wing that like hits him hard as hell. He basically
extends his wings,
and
and Rory's like, I could take this, and then it hits him. He's like, oh.
Like
he's like, that's a fucking rock.
Yes,
that just
like
hit me.
He literally like it's
like
written
he braces
as, like,
himself.
He like
and he's wearing armor.
It hurts so much that his jaw locks.
Yeah,
he's like,
which again, very refreshing, because the Rory that you meet, not that he's unstoppable, because Six
but very
throws
stoic.
Him down. Yeah, he's very stoic. He's very like, I got this. Like, and it was I liked
funny.
It was fun.
It was Bartholomew.
It's
not obvious.
Not confirmed.
It doesn't
but
say it.
We're gonna say it's Bartholomew because we love Bartholomew,
and it's a wing. Not all of the gargoyles have wings.
That's true.
It's a bat-like wing, right?
Yeah.
So that happens. He gets hit really hard by, and I also think it's Bartholomew, just because we don't hear about that. Like, he doesn't get told on.
No, because that's something that Bartholomew would like one day randomly say, and then it would be like this huge thing that they all needed to know, and he'd be like, "Oh, I mean, of course that happened, would it?
What are you talking
idiot?"
about?
But also because they all book it after that. Like Rory is like, "Oh my God, I'm fucked," and then they all run.
We need to run,
and the gargoyle just stays in there, and he's like, "Bye."
Yeah.
He doesn't chase
hear him
them.
Scoff, like, in the book.
He's not like, "I'm going after them," so they run away. And then they're like, "Did you get the water to Benji?"
Yes.
He did. And Rory's armor's dented from the hit.
The hit.
So he takes it off.
And
which
they're
is
like
why he's shirtless.
Yes. And he's like, "Stop."
Yeah. And then they give him idleweed for the pain. Maud gives it to him.
Yes.
Which is when...
So they're dealing with Rory's injury, and Maud walks in with Sybil, and I love this part too, because it was in the original, like, Night in the Moth, like, in Sybil's point of view, but Maud is like, "Oh, I found her wandering around," and like, she doesn't know anything.
She's like, "I wasn't wandering. I was going to
are the guest here."
Yeah.
Right?
She's like, "Bitch, I live here." Immediately angry.
immediately, like, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
And the rest is just the same as the chapter, except there's Rory's point of view.
Yeah.
So she's
Everything is
like,
the same in terms of what you remember happening, where
yeah,
Rory and her like start to
yeah.
banter a little bit. She's like, "Where's your fucking shirt?" And he's
He's like,
like, "You have a
why?
problem?" Immediately. And then
But then he
fucking
realizes
Benji.
on his point POV, he's like, she's naked.
Wait, yeah, but okay, one thing that I was like, he was like, she's looking at me with like this fucking look of contempt, and he's like, but she's so damn pretty. And I was like, oh my god.
I
I
know.
loves that.
Or near the end of the chapter, he goes through the whole thing of like, there's that banter back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, but something could become special.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, he's like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Like,
And I like that.
I like this one.
Also, Benji sloshes because he's a little boy. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, my diviner. And he moves around, and then like La Cantina sloshes, and this bitch, like a hound dog, is like, and she's like, and she's like, why do you have alien water? And obviously vomits on his shoes. We
Yeah.
remember that. And then
But
she
he's quick
books
to
it.
get up.
She
Yeah.
books it, and he throws his boots off, and he's like, I'm going after her. And Maud, which I think speaks to his character, is like, you can't hurt her. She's like, what the fuck are you gonna go do?
Yeah, he's like,
And
don't
he's
worry.
like, I'm just gonna make sure that she's not gonna I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
And she's like, and he goes after her.
Yes.
Gives her the idle weed. He's like, here, feel better, bitch.
And she was like, no.
And she's like, why do you guys have that shit? And he's like, what are you talking about? And the banter goes on.
Yeah.
It's a very short
It's
chapter.
really, honestly, you don't miss much. Whatever
No.
it was important for you to capture that you wouldn't know
You already
about
did.
the chapter, we already did.
Yeah.
Like, there was no real big surprises.
No.
So that is a bonus chapter with a little bit of...
It was just cute. It was cute to see his side.
Yes. And you get this walkthrough with a little bit of our frustrations about why did we not know about this?
Yeah. And it really isn't against Fantasy Loot, because when you look at their art,
Fantasy Loot.
it really isn't against Fairy Loot.
No.
Because when you look at their art, it's so pretty.
Yeah, like I'm going to be here for a bit.
Yeah, like I might order something.
Yep.
So it's not that. It's just like, why am I finding out now?
It's just the it
right
just
before the
feels...
release of book 2, you know? And it's just like,
Yeah.
why isn't this on the website? I get it. Nothing important really happened, but like, I want to read. If there's a bonus chapter, I want to read it. I don't care whose perspective it is. I don't care how irrelevant it is. I want to read it.
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a very important opinion. I can understand that the idea behind bonus chapter means that it is a bonus that you're paying for, or it's special.
Mm-hmm.
So I can almost get behind it not being readily available. And maybe I reserve the right to change my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe this chapter doesn't change the story.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. I have a really big problem with bonus chapters that you need to know about going into the story.
Yes.
Crescent City. There are things you need to know in those bonus chapters.
Fourth Wing.
Correct. So that is my problem.
Yeah.
So like, let me specify.
I can get behind that. I can get behind that.
I can understand that the bonus chapters might not be readily available. At the beginning of this episode, we're like, it should be everywhere. And I still feel that way because I want them all.
No,
but
look. I think when you phrase it the
understand.
way you did,
Okay.
I agree. Because
Okay.
look, I am a collector, and I'm not just talking about books. Like I have, you've seen, I have like these huge like action figure collectibles, and they're limited edition. And if you pre-order, then you might get a special edition that has a different head. And like specifically, I have these Sailor Moon. I'm about to be a nerd right now. I have these Sailor Moon collectibles that they're them in their uniforms. So it's like, it's Mars, Jupiter, all of that except for Mercury because I hate her. But there's this one character in Sailor Moon. Her name is Naru. It's Sailor Moon's best friend. She's super irrelevant. They came out with her in her like school uniform. And I bought it, not because I like Naru, but because there's nothing of her. And I was like, I want it. And I have it now. And it's worth a lot of money. And I will never sell it just because I'm like, I have it. So I get being like, I just want it because it has like that extra shit. Just to be like, I have it. Like I get that. But it's what you said. It's like, Okay, but when whatever this chapter is
Cannot be vital
directly
to the
tied
story.
into
Yeah.
a plot point of the
Yep.
next book, make it readily available.
It
Put it on your
cannot be vital.
website, or just like come up with an extra bonus chapter of somebody's perspective of a scene that we've already read, kind of like this, where it's like
It
it's
cannot
just
be
a fun
vital.
little thing to have, but you don't need to know that for the next book.
Exactly. It cannot be vital.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think anything in this bonus chapter was vital? No.
No,
I
but
think it was fun.
you know what?
Like,
Why don't you mention the quote that we talked about, where that he was looking down at her?
I love
It
that
has
quote.
cute
It
things.
has
It's
cute
fun
things.
stuff.
Like there was a point where he near the end of the bonus chapter,
After when he runs after her.
yes, and they're like doing their little banter. He's like, "I'm looking down at her, and she's looking up at me,"
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably just telling us, like, no, it's literature. It's literally telling
Yeah.
us what
The
it's
way
happening.
that you
But it's
picture
like,
it is that she's like
yeah, I'm
at
looking
him.
down on you because I think you're dumb,
Mhm.
right? Because you're so like, what's the word? Self-righteous or whatever.
And ignorant.
And ignorant, but she's looking up at him like, I'm snobby.
I'm
and
so much
like,
better than you.
You are like
Yeah,
a
there's like a
peasant.
double meaning to it.
Yeah, I loved
So
that
there's
sentence.
fun things
Yes.
in this bonus chapter. Is it essential? No. I mean, honestly, you could just watch this video and
you'll be good.
you're good.
There's no.
But if you want to read
hidden.
it is fun. It is fun
Yeah.
to read the banter
I
and
enjoyed
his
reading it.
perspective.
Yeah, and it's short. Like
Yeah.
I think it only took
And
me
he
like
sees things in a
5-10
beautiful
minutes.
way where like Six is immediately looking at him with like content and like, oh my God, the way she describes him, she's annoyed.
Yeah.
Whereas like when he describes her, he's like, damn, she's pretty. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm looking at her like, you know, or he's
like,
like, I just noticed that she's drenched and her dress is completely see-through. So
like,
I see her entire
he's
body.
like interested already.
He's like, damn, I don't want to, like, I'm looking, but I don't want to look.
Yes.
And it's fun. You
Yeah.
know, it's a
I
fun
did love
chapter.
that. Yeah. So this was Night and the Moth bonus chapter going into the release of The Knave and the Moon that comes out September 1st. And if you want a recap, we've got that for you as well.
Yeah.
It's an in-depth recap. And we also have a quick world building where we left off video if you want something shorter. So
stick around.
Stick around.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.